In an anime where reindeer doctors exist, snails are used as telephones, and producing soap bubbles is a superpower. Who would have thought that its bizarre characters are based on real-life people? Welcome to the Bestest, the channel that provides you the bestest news and videos you should know about. Join us as we sail the 7 seas in search of the real-life pirates that inspired One Piece. Before we start, make sure to like and subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell for more awesome videos. On our previous episode, we listed 10 animes that surprisingly are based on true stories. If you haven't watched that video yet, we suggest that you go to our YouTube channel and click on the top 10 anime characters you didn't know were based on real-life characters. Unknown to many of its fans, many of the characters in this swashbuckling series are actually based on real-life people, many of whom are pirates. One Piece creator Eiichiro Oda has shared in several interviews before that he does in fact look to legendary pirates and historical figures for inspiration when designing the characters for this anime, which now has more than 900 episodes under its name. Here are just some examples that might shock One Piece fans around the world. Starting off with number 10, Blackbeard. Marshall D. Teach, also known as Blackbeard, is one of the most well-loved antagonists of One Piece. He is the captain of the Blackbeard Pirates, and after defeating the Whitebeard Pirates, became the newest member of the Yonko, who are basically the 4 most powerful pirate captains in the world. If you watch the anime, you probably already know that. But did you know that he was inspired by a real-life pirate who was also called Blackbeard? Oda also used the real-life Blackbeard's last name, as his real name was Edward Teach. And remember how Blackbeard fought alongside the Marines in the anime? That stuff happened in real life too. Oh, and remember how he backstabbed the world government in One Piece? Yup, the real Blackbeard did that too. At number 9, we have Roronoa Zorro. If you saw our previous episode on the top 10 anime that are actually based on true stories, this wouldn't be that much of a shocker to you anymore. Zorro, who dreams of becoming the world's strongest swordsman, was named after a French pirate from the Caribbean, Francois L'Olonnais. Apart from the name, which sounds similar to our Straw Hat Swordsman's when pronounced in Japanese, it's difficult to find other similarities between the two. Unlike Zorro, Francois L'Olonnais was a cruel expert torturer who hunted down fugitives, raided towns, and tortured townsfolk until they revealed where their belongings were hidden. At number 8, we have Alida. One of Luffy's first enemies, Iron-Mace Alida, is a pirate captain who, after eating a devil fruit, gained control over her body mass and turned herself from portly to sexy. Now that's a weight loss diet that'd surely sell. This pirate antagonist was named after Alida, a Danish princess who turned into a pirate. Princess Alida ran away from home after refusing her arranged marriage to then Prince of Denmark, Alf. Much like her anime counterpart, Alida commandeered a ship and became the captain of a crew of male sailors. But after her crew was found and defeated by Prince Alf, Alida decided to return as a princess, marry him, and lived happily ever after. At number 7, we have Jewelry Bonnie. Although there's no scarcity of them in One Piece, female pirates are fairly obscure in history, so it's not surprising that Oda would look for inspiration from one of the best-known lady pirates in history, Anne Bonny. Just like Alida, Anne Bonny. Jewelry Bonnie, leader of the Bonnie Pirates, can alter the age of any person she touches. Like Anne, Jewelry has a strong personality and has firm ideas about what the pirating life should be. But one huge difference is that while Jewelry is the type who lends a hand to fellow pirates, Anne isn't quite as selfless. In fact, before her own lover, Coleco Jack, was executed, Anne had said to him, "Better you had fought like a man than be hanged like a dog." Next pirate on the list is Bellamy at number 6. Although Bellamy the hyena got his name from Black Samuel Bellamy, the two are just the exact opposite of each other. While the One Piece Bellamy is a cruel, vindictive, arrogant pirate, Samuel Bellamy was, as pirates go, pretty damn inspirational. He was even nicknamed the Prince of Pirates because of how he shows mercy and generosity to his captives. He's also considered the Robin Hood in the pirating world because of his hatred for the Navy and his democratic beliefs. Sam Bellamy is even rumored to have died for love. Stories go that he went down with his ship on his way back home to his lover, Maria. After his death, excavations brought up hoards of treasure that belonged to Black Bellamy, who is now considered the wealthiest pirate in history. We're halfway through the list and you better hang on to your pirate hats because the next few characters might shock you. At number 5, we have Bartholomew Kuma. On the flip side of the Bellamys are Bartholomew Kuma and his real-life inspiration, Bartholomew Roberts. In the anime, Kuma is this huge man who adheres to a strict moral code and even considers his victims' requests before sending them away or for good. Unlike Kuma, Bartholomew Roberts, also more popularly known as Black Bart, was a cold, calculating pirate who wouldn't hesitate to burn ships down. He holds the record for the most number of ships plundered, having taken on more 400 ships using superior firepower. One more clear difference is the fact that Black Bart was known for being a snazzy dresser. You know those cartoon-worthy pirates dressed in sumptuous fabrics and covered in jewels? Yep, that's Black Bart's choice of wardrobe, alright. One famous rumor that remains neither debunked nor proven is that Black Bart was actually a woman. This, according to the rumor, is why he became Davis's favorite crew member almost instantly, and why he keeps so covered up all the time, despite the Caribbean and South American climate. Unfortunately, this is one mystery that may remain forever unsolved because his crew threw his body overboard immediately after he died, just as he had instructed them to. Next up at number 4, we have Lafitte. The one-piece Blackbeard pirate Lafitte owes both his name and backstory to a privateer gone rogue, Jean Lafitte. The anime Lafitte was originally a sheriff in West Blue. He joined the Blackbeard pirates after having been imprisoned for being too violent. Like his anime counterpart, the real-life Jean Lafitte used to be a protector of the law as a government-sanctioned pirate or privateer. One difference, though, is that Jean Lafitte went back and forth between the right side of the law and the life of being a pirate. At one point, the governor of Louisiana offered a $500 bounty for the capture of Lafitte. Upset about it, Lafitte turned around and offered a $1,000 reward for the governor's capture. Now that's how you retaliate. We're down to the last 3 pirates on the list, and next up is one of the most bizarre pirates to have ever lived. At number 3, we have Sadie. One Piece's Sadie is the glamorous dominatrix guard of Impel Town. This sadistic woman enjoys inflicting pain and torturing others with her pitchfork and whip. Although not known for being quite as sexual, Sadie the Goat is a real-life lady pirate from mid-19th century New York City. She got her nickname from her tendency to headbutt men in the stomach. Like her anime counterpart, Sadie the Goat enjoys her violent work. She became a pirate after she got into a fight with a bouncer at a tavern called The Hole in the Wall. The bouncer, Gallus Mag, bit off Sadie's ear and put it in one of her jars. Years after, Sadie got it back and wore her ear around her neck for the rest of her life. At number 2, we have Eustace Kid. Captain of the Kid Pirates and one of the strongest supernovas, Eustace Kid is a notorious pirate from the South Blue. He is one of the 12 pirates known as the Worst Generation, along with Blackbeard, Zorro, Bonnie, and Luffy. This ruthless pirate was based on 2 different people, Eustace the Monk and William Kidd. Eustace the Monk was a French pirate who mostly served King John of England as a mercenary. Ironically, his nickname, the Monk, came from his time as a monk in Benedictine monastery. William Kidd, on the other hand, was a Scottish privateer who also helped the English ships during the war against France. After attacking a ship owned by an Indian minister, Kid became an unwanted criminal who unfortunately got caught and was hanged in a cage as a warning to other pirates. We're finally down to the number 1 character, and he happens to be the most important pirate in One Piece. At number 1, we have Gold D. Roger. Without Gold D. Roger, or commonly known as Gold Roger, there wouldn't be a One Piece. He is, in fact, the one who owned the legendary treasure known as One Piece. Roger, who held the title of Pirate King, became every pirate's superhero after conquering the Grand Line. After he turned himself into the world government, they had him executed to discourage piracy. But his last words about the Grand Line and One Piece did the exact opposite. Goldie Roger is the one responsible for starting the golden age of pirates. Despite his role in the anime, Roger's character was actually inspired by a not-too-famous pirate, Olivier Ereviseur. Yes, we know, their names sound nothing alike. Still, the connection between the two is very obvious. According to the legend, before Olivier's execution, he stood on the scaffold, removed the necklace he had around his neck, threw it into the crowd, and declared, "Find my treasure, the one who may understand it." The necklace contained a cryptogram of 17 lines that is believed to lead to where Olivier has hidden one of the biggest treasures in history. To this day, the code still hasn't been deciphered, and his treasure, if there really is one, it hasn't been found. What is the first thing you'd do if ever you find Olivier's hidden treasure? Tell us in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the Bestest, and make sure to hit the bell to access more of our videos. Thank you so much for watching, and until our next Bestest video.